Chapter, as he will be making some pertinent announcements here and getting ready for the starting lineups. And I believe we'll have a national anthem sung here. I hope the national anthem. Oh, yes, I think so. Eric Ferrand on the Billy Cam, Joan Belden, and Sandy Hutchinson helping us out here with the statistics. So we're all set. Hope you're ready, and let's play some basketball here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game between the Bobcats of NAC and the Sentinels of Ticonderoga. Before I introduce their players, let me remind everyone that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom. Lessons are best learned where proper respect is shown to all involved. This includes game officials, coaches, players, and spectators. Athletics is a game, it's not a matter of life or death. Let sportsmanship prevail. Also a reminder, New York State law prohibits using tobacco products on school grounds. We appreciate your observance of this policy during the game tonight. And now the starting players for tonight's game. Starting for the Bobcats. At guard, a senior, number 10, Sean Burke. At guard, a junior, number 15, Zach Welch.
Welch and Burke.
And forward, a senior, number 11, Justin Garner.
Justin Garner.
At forward, a senior, number 12, Corey Bilo.
Corey Bilo.
And at forward, a senior, number 20.
Watch out for this guy, Stephen Thomas. Watch out for him. He's a good one.
By Mr. John Robidoux.
And now the Tie Sentinels.
And now the starting lineup for your
AP Adam Porter. Alan Moore, the quiet one. Jared Johnson. Alex Mahalik, number 13. And Andrew Valley, number 25. And away we go, but first our national anthem, I believe.
And now, whatever was please rise to the singing of the national anthem by Miss Brittany Dale.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the
let there be basketball, and there will be plenty of it, I assure you. 32 minutes at least in regulation here, that's for sure. Great job, as usual, by Brittany Deal on the national anthem. And away we go. The NAC Bobcats in their green and yellow. The Tie Sentinels in the white and purple. And various shoe styles. Colors, anyway. Try to keep my hands down as much as I can, Eric. Especially when the camera's over this way. Eric Ferrand on the Billy Cam. We appreciate so much his willingness to be here for this, and he did a good job during the second half of the JV game, and the tap is controlled finally by the Bobcats, and we have a turnover. Good D by Ticonderoga. Anytime these two clubs get together, the sparks could fly. I don't mean fighting and stuff like that necessarily, no. I mean just good, hard-nosed basketball. Here we go. Mahalik spinning, puts it up. No, rebound controlled by the Bobcats. Burke with it. Steve Thomas. Thomas is a tough one. Shot on the way, no good. Watch out for this guy, number 21. Keep your eyes on him. He is electrifying for the Bobcats. Amore with it. Porter. Porter will not have as easy time as he did against South Sable Valley. You can count on that. Ball punched out of bounds. Last touch, I believe, by the Bobcats. 7:21 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Key game. Sentinels and Bobcats very close together in the standings. In fact, 4 teams in CVAC Division II are bunched up in there. Mariah, Seton, Ty, and the NAC Bobcats. So 2 of those 4 teams right here on Channel 17 Ti-TV for your viewing pleasure. 3-2. Got no good. Trying to help them out a little bit as the shot clock got down to 2. Good defense there by the Bobcats. Nice pass off on the wing shot is good, and the Bobcats get the first 2 points of this basketball game. Good penetration drive, brought some Sentinels to him, and then a dish off, and 2 for the Bobcats. 6:42 left to play. The Valley from long range, no good. And back come the Bobcats. It's Stephen Thomas leading the charge. Well, I'll tell you, this guy is exciting to watch. Bobcats, ball slapped out of bounds. Last touch by Ticonderoga. With 6:28 to play, it's 2-0 in favor of the Bobcats. One of the players to watch for the Bobcats is the guy who's got the ball right now, number 21. And we have a reach around on Jared Johnson. Johnson's first, team's first. Johnson trying to get the intercept there, could not do it. First foul of the ball game for any club that's a non-shooter. 6:25 to go first quarter. Bobcats by 2, that's been it. I'll tell you one thing, the Sentinels are going to have to play their best game here because these Bobcats. Offensive foul, Thomas. Offense. Good D there by the Sentinels, and Thomas picks up his first foul. Johnson with a foul now, and also Thomas with a foul. 6:13 to go, 2-0 NAC. This game could go several different ways. It could be a very tough, low-scoring game. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen, but again, I'm no basketball expert. And LaValle getting moved around a bit. Who is that on? Huh? Oh, okay. Bilo, number 12. That's his first team, second. Non-shooter. Sentinels with 1 team foul. Bobcats now with 2. Sentinels have yet to score. 5:58 to go. AP with the elevation. No good. Rebound. Thomas skying high to get it. Thomas looking around behind the back. Now he sets up. Bilo with it. Bilo. Gotta watch these Bobcats. And boy, if that goes down, that's an interesting shot. And it'll be Sentinel basketball. Coach Craney loving the call. He hasn't taken his jacket off yet. But I expect before too long he will. AP, Adam Porter, the point guard for the Sentinels. Thomas guarding him closely. Sentinels need movement. They got it. Mahalik, 22 on the shot clock, 5:22 game clock. Eric Ferrand on the Billy cam. Joan Belden, Andy Hutchinson on the statistics. Good look there on the pass, but not quite controlled by the Sentinels. Coach Graney's going to take his jacket off, I think, momentarily. We're watching him here. I always like to see when he takes his jacket off. Thomas, nice fake, goes right down, and it has a ball stripped. Good D by the Sentinels. Good team defense there by the Sentinels. Good solid D. Amore with it. Alan Moore, the quiet one. All business out there. Rarely shows any emotion at all. AP with the basketball. Jared Johnson with it. Johnson looking around. Gets it to Alex Mahalik. And thrown away by Ty. 4:37 to go. It's 2-0. That's it so far. We played almost halfway in this first quarter. And that's been it. 2-0. But these teams very capable of exploding. Burke with it. Burke looking around. Burke got a little too fancy there. Gets it back, however. Pass on the wing to Thomas. Thomas overmatching number 3 Alan Moore, and it's now 4-0. Sentinels trailing by 4. 4:15 to go, first quarter. The place, Tie High Gymnasium. The teams, the Tie Sentinels, homestanding, taking on the NAC Bobcats. AP lining it up and firing, no good. LaValle with a long reach gets it. Ball tipped around, controlled by NAC. And 2 more for the NAC Bobcats, and they come to play. Sentinels now trailing by 6. Sentinels need a hoop here. They have not scored anything at all so far in this game. Over 4 minutes have been played. Tie with a dry spell. Johnson puts it up, tough shot, and Sentinels trying to get the second chance there, did not get it. And Jason Fish is going to come into the ball game. And this is the first time that Fish has been in a ball game in 4 games. Jared Johnson taking a seat. Fisher in the ball game. Trying to slow this Bobcats team down as they have. There goes the jacket. Bobcats with a 6-point lead, 3:25 to go here in the first. Good passing by the Bobcats. They move it around smartly. Thomas with a 3. Timeout Sentinels. They trail by 9-0. And the Bobcats on fire here early on. Sentinels in a scoring drought. They trail by 9 at 9-0. This is Tie Varsity Boys basketball here on Channel 17 Ti-TV. And the Sentinel cheerleaders entertaining across the way. We'll step out for just a moment and be right back. Sentinels have got to solve this if they can. Good movement by the Bobcats on offense. Hustling defense by the Bobcats has been all Bobcats here so far, and Sentinels so far have not been able to figure things out here. But knowing the Sentinel team like I do, they'll come back in this thing. Most difficult point is usually the first one that you have to score. Bobcats putting on good backcourt pressure here. Fish with it to AP. AP gets it across. Sentinels just need to be patient. It gets back in this thing a point at a time. LaValle, Sentinels not getting the second chance point. Alan Moore. Good try by Amore, but not to me as the foul is on Alan Moore. That's his first and the team's second. Alan Moore with a foul, Johnson with a foul, Bilo and Thomas with fouls for NAC. Both teams with 2 team fouls. Thomas. A little short. LaValle gets it. And I don't think Thomas hit anything. He hit the bottom of the net, if anything. AP settling things down. 2:35 in the game clock, 24 shot clock. Plenty of time for the Sentinels. They need to score at least a point here. Nearly thrown away. And it was over and back. Or it was tossed away. Not one of the best quarters for Ty so far during this early season. 9-0 the score, 2:27. I talked to Coach Graney briefly earlier today, and he said, yep, this is going to be an interesting one. 2:19 to play. Sentinels needing a defensive stop here. They trail by 9-0. Thomas, we have a foul before the shot, and the foul is on Ty. I think on Mahalik. It is on Mahalik. That's his first and Ticonderoga's third team foul. Foul is on Alex Mahalik. Moore, Mahalik, and Johnson with 1 each. 3 team fouls for the Sentinels. Bilo, number 12, Stephen Thomas, number 21, with a foul each. 2 team fouls for NAC. Penetration stripped away. Sentinels have a chance. AP nearly out of control, but he's reset. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 27. 2 minutes on the game clock. Alan Moore, 9-0. Fish. And Graney in the ball game now for the Sentinels, number 23, and a foul on NAC. On who? Is it on 12 maybe? Anybody know? Anybody see that foul? Who fouled? Who was that man? Joan, do you have any idea? Who's last foul? Oh, Vilo again. Okay, that's his second. Number 12. Shot in it. No. Amor. Oh, under heavy pressure. That was a courageous effort by Amor. And the foul is on Thomas, or is it on 22? Thomas, that's his second. Foul is on number 21. Team's fourth. Thomas with 2, Bilo with 2. Sentinels trying to get their first point of this basketball game with 1:47 left to play. First quarter shot on the way is no good. The bad news is the Sentinels haven't scored any points. The good news is they're only trailing by 9. Another good news feature is it's still the first quarter, so plenty of time here for the Sentinels. They don't need to panic. And I'm not trying to convey the impression they're going to either. Alex Mahalik, number 13, taking a seat on the bench. Amor at the free throw line, shooting the second of 2. Graney in the ball game for the Sentinels. Johnson, Fish, and Porter. And Brian Defiant looks like he's about ready to check in. Shot on the way is good. And the first point of this basketball game by Alan Moore. The Sentinels finally break the scoring drought. At 1:47 left to play. Sentinels get their first point of the game. Sentinels need just to play the tough D that's got them where they are in second place. And a ball thrown away. And a little mix-up there by the Bobcats, I would say, on offense. Sentinels very capable of hanging in a game. They proved that. They've proved that over the last couple of years. I've seen them anyway. Defiant with it. Defiant in the ball game into Fisher. Fisher spinning, puts it up. No good. A crowd of people. Shot is no good. Graney with it. Graney. Oh, 3 good opportunities by Ti. Not able to buy a basket there. Didn't buy one if they wanted to in that one. Tough luck for Ti. 1:07 game clock, 23 shot clock. Ti trailing by 8 at 9-1. Penetration, the dish off shot from the side is short. Hit the side of the backboard, it looked like. Johnson. Foul is on NAC. It should be anyway. Player control foul, I think. That's what they call it. What? 0? 20? Jones, is that 20? 23. Andy Siskavich, number 23. His first, team's 5th shot is good. Johnson gets it to roll in. 9-2. 51 seconds remaining to be played here in quarter number 1. Don't go away, fans. Sentinels have had a scoring drought, but they show signs of coming out of it. Johnson, Fisher, great rebound. Fisher. Oh, Graney leaping lizards on that one. Oh, can't get it to go. Man. Got to be frustrating, but I can say one thing to the Ti guys. They're hustling. They're getting those second and third opportunities now that weren't there in the first part of the first quarter. And the ball thrown away again by the Bobcats. With 31 seconds left to play. Actually, 31.3 left to play in the first quarter. 9-2 the score. Bobcats came out looking pretty good, but the Sentinels have settled things down, and Sentinels have gotten the last couple of points. 9-2 the score. That's been it. Good cross-court pass. Amor with a shot. Bang! That's a 3! AP. Adam Porter. I don't know if I said Alan Moore. I meant to say Adam Porter. Fisher, good defense. Hold on. No foul there. Good D by Fisher, number 22. Jason Fish. And it will be Sentinel basketball as he forced the turnover. 7 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Sentinels trailing by 4, 9-5. Good comeback quarter here by Ti. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Yeah! Woo! And the quarter comes to an end with a fine shot by Graney. Graney coming off the bench and doing an outstanding job for Ticonderoga. And the score at the end of 1 as Ticonderoga has battled back. NAC got the first 9 points, Ti the next 7, and it's 9-7 at the end of 1 quarter in the plot thickens here. Ti High Gymnasium. We'll be right back. Good North Country basketball here. 9-7 your score. Ticonderoga trailing by 2. Here's the foul situation, such as it is. Moore with 1, Mahalik with 1, Johnson with 1. 3 team fouls for the Sentinels. For the Bobcats, Corey Bilo, number 12, with 2. Steve Thomas, number 21, with 2. And Andy Siskavich, number 23, with 1 foul. 5 team fouls for the Bobcats. And we're ready to rock and roll here in the second quarter. My thoughts on the first quarter, especially the latter part of the quarter, some outstanding team effort by the Sentinels, offensively, defensively, Graney with some great play. He really impressed me. I think he's had one of his better playing stints this year for the Sentinels. I really do. Jason Fish, good to see him back, and he's had some quality minutes for the Sentinels. We'll bring you up to date on all the foul situations and everything at halftime and the points. Don't you go away. This is a dandy here. 9-7 the score. Sentinels trailing by 2. They had never led. They trailed at 1.9-0. In fact, they never scored their first point until with 1:47 left to play. Shot on the way. No good. And back come the Bobcats as we start the second quarter here of action. 9-7 the score. Shot no good. Good TV, good outlet. And then a foul on NAC. Good outlet there from Fish to Jared Johnson. And we have a foul on NAC. And that one was fairly easy to figure out. Foul was on Zach Welch, number 15. Zach Welch, a guard for the NAC Bobcats. His first, team's 6. Next time, Ticonderoga will be in the bonus and go to the line for at least a 1-and-1. Here's a shot by AP. Nothing but poured on that one. Adam Porter. And the Sentinels have their first lead in this game. Oh, baby. Oh, great play by the Sentinels on defense. Fisher, yeah! Oh, the Sentinels are a different team. They have completely turned it around. 12-9. Sentinels on top by 3 now. I told you, when these teams get together, Defiant. Hold on. They get a foul on NAC. The entire Sentinel bench up. Many of the fans up. Who's the foul on? 23. Woo. Timeout. Second foul on Siskavich. 17th foul on the Bobcats. Timeout. 7 minutes to go here, second quarter. 12-9 Ticonderoga. What a comeback. They scored the last 12 points. NAC started with a 9-point run. They led 9-0. Ticonderoga's answered with 12 unanswered points of their own. This is Ti Varsity Boys basketball here on Channel 17, Ti-TV. Aren't you glad you stuck around for this one, Eric? Even if you don't understand the game of basketball, just feel the excitement here. That's all you need. And we're going to stop here while we got voice. Bring it up. Again, if you're just joining us, you've missed the whale of the first quarter and a little bit here of the second. The Sentinels trailing at 1 point in this game, 9-0. They never got their first point until a 1:47 mark remaining in quarter number 1. And the first point was scored by Alan Moore on a free throw. And since that time, the Sentinels have rattled off a total of 12 straight points. Defiant needing the free throw and getting it. That's a 1-and-1. 13-9. Sentinels' largest lead at 4. Shot no good. 1 of 2 for Defiant from the free throw line. 13-9 the score. And we'll have to contain ourselves here before we start losing our voice. And the equipment. Very good, Eric. Because if I jiggle around here too much, something will come loose and you won't have anything. Fans wouldn't like us for that, now would they? 6:37 to go here in the second quarter, 13-9 tie. AP with the basketball. Graney, outstanding effort since he's been on the court. Fisher, outstanding effort. Brian Defiant. Shot is no good. Sentinel bench up in anticipation. Didn't miss by much. Tie with a 4-point lead. They scored 13 straight. NAC started off with 9 straight. Sentinels, tough defense. Shot on the way, no good. Ball up in the air, batted around. Rainey does have those long arms. Foul on Defiant. And that's only his first and only the 4th team foul for the Sentinels so far here in the first half. Sentinel varsity boys basketball here on Channel 17. .555 and counting here. 30 on the shot clock for the Bobcats. Ty with a 4-point lead. Ty has scored the last 13 points in a row. Penetration shot no good. Rebound. Batted around. Johnson trying to save it. Whoa, and he goes sailing into the crowd. And with a little nourishment basket, whatever you want to call it. That don't make any sense, fans. Don't worry, that's typical. We're enjoying bringing you this game. Defiant, great play by Defiant. Oh, what a daily play by Brian Defiant. Johnson lining up, no. Close. The Sentinels can catch fire a little more with those 3-pointers. That's what got them back in this thing and got them the lead. Defiant moments ago with a great defensive play, one of the best I've seen all year by any Sentinel. And Defiant says, look what I got. Here goes Defiant. Defiant lays it in. Brian Defiant, 15 straight points for the Sentinels. 15-9 the score, 5 minutes to go, second quarter. And we have a foul, Jared Johnson. Jared Johnson on the foul. That's his second, team's 5th. Timeout, I believe, Bobcats. 4:58 to go, second quarter. Ticonderoga on top, 15-9. Again, if you're just joining us, the Bobcats started off 9-0, and there for a while it looked like the Sentinels weren't going to score any points in the first quarter. But after Alan Moore with a clutch free throw, at the time it didn't seem like it. But if, for no other reason, it broke the scoring drought, got the Sentinels their first point, and that came at 1:47 remaining in the first quarter. Since that time, the Sentinels have scored 15 straight points, and they lead 15-9. Whew. Couldn't ask for any better game than this. You gotta love these scrappy Sentinels. They've been fighters, for the last, several years. It's been the heart and soul of this team, and that's the word, team. Not just one player. All 5 out there. Shot on the way is good, and NAC has broken their scoring drought. I'm sure that's a big lift for them. 4:42 to go. 15-11 the score. Tie with a 4-point lead. Defiant. Outstanding minutes for the Sentinels, and we have a foul as Defiant tries to drive, but he's impeded. Who's the foul on? 1-0, 10. If that's the case, okay, that's Sean Burke. That's only his first, I believe. Team's 8. Bilo with 2. Saskavich with 2. Thomas with 2. And Thomas has been on the bench for a while. They're going to save him for later, I'm sure. Burke with 1. Welch with 1. Sentinels, the only person with more than 1 foul is Johnson. He has 2. Brian Defiant going to the free throw line. It's a 1-and-1. Defiant. Just an outstanding effort. Beautiful foul shot. Great rotation. Shot is good. Sentinels with a 5-point lead. 4:32 left to play, second quarter. Defiant. Steady, shoots. Got it. Defiant, outstanding game for him. And not too long ago, a great defensive play. In fact, a couple of plays by Defiant. Right at the right place at the right time. Sentinels with a 6-point lead. Jumper on the way, spins in. Oh, Sean Burke. 17-13, 4:13 left to play, second quarter. Sentinels with a 4-point lead. Sentinels in the bonus. AP gets bumped around a bit. No foul. Incidental contact, I guess. Burris in the ball game, number 20. And Fish draws the crowd. And the ball slapped away from him. Bobcats pick it up. And thrown away. Burris tries to thread the needle to AP, Adam Porter. Not so, though. A little too strong. AP could not handle it. One thing you don't want to do is force passes against this quality Bobcat defense. These teams very evenly matched, as the score has proven. 17-13. Oh, Burris on the foul. Jamie Burris. He's a guard. He's at 6'2", 155. He's a junior. His first, team 6. Brian Defiant with just some quality minutes out there. Outstanding effort by Brian Defiant, number 21. AP getting into the passing lane, breaking that up. Here comes Adam Porter, being closely guarded. He'll have a lot of attention. Porter, a little bit too hard on the pass. And Porter threw it away. A little bit too hot to handle. AP trying to be a little too fine with that. 17-13. John Rabideau, the coach for the Bobcats, up hollering a play. Foul on the Sentinels. Foul is on Alan Moore, and Moore says, "Who, me?" That's his second. And the Sentinels now over the limit. Both teams now over the limit in the penalty. And with 3:25 left to play here, quarter number 2, the Sentinels leading by 4. Both teams in the penalty and bonus. LaValle coming in. Burris sits down. Alan Moore taking the seat. So we got Mahalik, LaValle, Fish, Graney, and Adam Porter. Shot is good. And if you hit the front end of the 1-and-1, you get another. 17-14. This game is settling down into what I expected it to be. A gigantic effort by both teams. Both quality teams very well matched up, very even. And keep an eye on Thomas when he comes back in the game. He's got 2 quick fouls, and he'll be back. Thomas, number 21. Well, right now, let's concentrate on the players that are out on the court. That could have been interesting. 23? Yep. Well, I got one right for a change. Siskavich, the 3rd foul on him. The team's 9th. Bila with 2, Burke with 1, Siskavich with 3, Thomas with 2, Zach Welch with 1, AP Adam Porter at the free throw line. Shot is good on the 1-and-1. 17 fouls on the Sentinels, 19 fouls on the Bobcats. 3:08 to play, second quarter, 18-14. Sentinels on top. AP second of 2 shot, good. 19-14, Sentinels by 5. A little over 3 minutes to go. Don't forget, these teams get right back together again. Not too many weeks' time down the road. And they'll be up the road, though, in NAC this time. And I'm sure that'll be an equally exciting contest. But let's concentrate on what's going on here. Nice passing by the Bobcat. Shot is good. Good passing. Patient passing equals good shot opportunity. And generally speaking, percentages are always in favor of you making that shot. 2:38 to go, 19-16. I'm about ready for halftime here. Graney coming across, beautiful. Graney falling away, hit. Tough shot by Graney. Graney has really given the Sentinels a lift off the bench here in this basketball game. 21-16, 2:22 to go, second quarter. 28 on the shot clock, 2:19 game clock. Sentinels by 5. Bobcats with the basketball. And nearly thrown away. Good movement of the basketball, shot offline though. And who's got the ball? The Sentinels do. Fisher holds it up. Down to Mahalik. Mahalik gets it reset. 29 on the shot clock. 2 minutes on the game clock. Shot away by Mahalik. No good. Rebound. LaValle keeps it alive. LaValle falls away. No good. Mahalik keeping it alive. And number 10, Sean Burke coming out, and then Mahalik fouls him, I think. I think so. Yup. And Mahalik with that pained look on his face saying, wow. What did I do? 8th team foul on the Sentinels. Moore, Mahalik, Johnson with 2. Burris and Defiant with 1. And it's bonus time for the Bobcats. They trail by 5, 1:48 to play here in the second quarter. And we hope to have Jim Berge, the PA announcer and also the clock operator, up here at halftime. I'm sure he's got plenty to comment on this time around. Eric Coran on the belly cam. John Belden, Sandy Hutchinson on the statistics. We'll bring you up to date on all that stuff at halftime. Graney has a missed shot. That's a 3. Adam Porter, the lead is 8 for Ty. Pardon me. Foul on Ticonderoga. I think we better save our voice here. And the foul is on number 5, Adam Porter. Only his first, team's 9th. Both teams with 9 team fouls now. The people in foul trouble for the Bobcats just scavenged with 3. Sentinels have no more than 2 fouls. Or I should say no player with more than 2 fouls. I'll get it right. 24-17, Sentinels' largest lead of 8 cut to 7 now. Here comes number 2. Shot is good, nothing but net. Nice shooting there by Sean Burke. Bobcats always a good quality free throw shooting team. That's quite evident. They've been done very well at the free throw line. AP causing all kinds of mayhem, shot no good. Adam Porter trying to do it, could not put it down. 1:16 to play, 30 on the shot clock. Ty leading by 6. Ty cannot let up here on D. Bishop bounced around, but I think people bounced off him rather than the other way around. Here comes Grady. Grady looking around, puts it up. Heavy traffic, no good. Follow the valley, no good. Oh. And the Bobcats says, boy, let's slow it down. Number 10, Burt, slow it down, guys. 25 shot, 47 game. Burt, Graney on the foul. Reach in. That's Graney. And that is Graney's first foul only. And double bonus time now for the Bobcats. 10 team fouls for Ty Cordy, up 2 shots. Graney's first, a whole bunch of Ty people with 1 foul. Moore, Mahalik, and Johnson with 2 each. Shot good, 24-19. You don't want to let this Bobcats team spend the evening at the free throw line. They'll kill you. Shot on the way is good. And the Bobcats, deficit of 8, been cut now to 4. They're right back in this thing. 38 seconds left to play. 35, 27 shot clock, 33 game clock. 22 on the shot clock. AP tracks it down. Adam Porter with it. Adam Porter can't shoot. Graney, 14, 13 on the shot clock. Nice pass by Fish. Foul. That's the only way you're going to stop LaValle. Great pass by Fish. And the foul is on NAC. And the foul is on number 12 for the NAC Bobcats. That's Corey Bilo's 3rd. And now the Sentinels will have a double bonus situation, I believe. 2 shots, I think, for LaValle. 18 seconds. Actually, 18.2 left in the second quarter. A couple of big free throws coming for LaValle, and the Sentinels shot on the way is good. Andrew LaValle makes it 25-20. Can't wait for Jim Decker's comments at halftime. They should be something, I would think. Still with us there, Eric. Shot is no good. 1 of 2. Fisher. Powers gets the rebound, and then the Sentinels lose it out of bounds. Didn't quite have control of it. I think he tried to get it to Graney, or Graney tried to get the ball, could not do so. 25-20 to score, 13 seconds, and we have a foul on Brian Defiant. That's Brian's 2nd. Sentinels' 11th team foul. The Bobcats with 10. Both teams well over the limit, so 2 shots. Coming for the Bobcats. And Sean Burke at the free throw line. Shot is good. These guys deadly from the free throw line. One of the best free throw shooting teams, I think, in the CVAC, NAC Bobcats. At least on this night they are. See what I mean? 25-21, 25-22, 11 seconds. 10, 9, 8. Shot clock turned off. 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh! And that's going to do it. Mercifully, the half is over. And the score at halftime, the Sentinels coming out with a 25-22 lead. We are going to take a break here, and we'll be back with plenty of comments, I'm sure, here at halftime. 25-22 at the half. You can get the cheerleaders if you want, Eric, and then you can shut it down for a while. Because we're going to take a timeout here. There we go. Good job, Eric. I was watching a little. You know, I don't watch the monitor very much. I don't have to, but it's very nice. From what I could see. You getting tired? No, your fingers, huh? Fingers? Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, we're back on here, and momentarily, Jim Decker will be. Here he comes. Yeah, okay, we're going to wait. We'll get the cheerleaders, though, so the fans can enjoy them. And then we'll hear from Jim Decker and his comments. Well, okay. We'll also bring you up to date on the foul situation, the points and everything. This is a key game.
Decker, anybody got 3 fouls? Either team? I think they got a couple kids in the rack.
They've got Saskavich with 3 and Bilo with 3. That's what I've got.
Bilo and Saskavich.
Yep. Looking at the standings again.
One, two over there keeping that foot.
Ticonderoga 5-1, NAC at 4-1. Mariah at 4-2. Oswego Valley at 2-4. Copper Lake at 2-4. Lake Placid at 0-6. That's what we have. And let's watch the Sentinel cheerleaders. As we're at halftime here. 25-22 advantage for the Sentinels, but it ain't been easy, folks. Scoring by quarters. Ti outscored by NAC 9-7, but NAC had the first 9 points of the game, and then Ti answered with 15 straight of their own. Second quarter, Ticonderoga outscoring NAC 18-13. 3-point Ti lead. Sentinel cheerleaders. Sentinel cheerleaders. Mr. Decker, here is your microphone. I think we'll get it. I'm sure you got plenty to say. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know how much I have to say. I'll give you the fouls real quick. You've got Ellen Moore with 2.
Yep.
Jared Johnson with 2.
Yep.
Alex Mahalik with 2.
You got it.
And Brian Defiant with 2.
All
Other than that, we don't have anybody with 3 fouls, which puts us in good shape. I think NAC gives us all as we expect.
Yep.
They got some great players. You got to realize one of their main starters picked up 2 fouls early, was on the bench.
He'll be back.
So,
He'll be back.
That was the point I was trying to make, Will, is he'll definitely be back in the second half. I would have liked to see us maybe put a few more points in.
Yep.
Why a couple of their main key players were out. We'll see what happens. All you can do is come out and play good defense.
Right.
And hope the rim's a little kinder on this end than it was on that end. So thanks for having me. Appreciate it. All the best. Bye.
Take care, buddy. Thank you a lot. Okay. And Eric, you can put that back if you want to. And, all right. And we'll come back here maybe in a minute or two. Are we back? Are we back on? Okay, let's take a look at the point situation, Sandy, if we can. We know the fouls pretty much, so we won't bother to go over those again. Let's just take a look at the points.
For $69.
Take a timeout here first for the 50-50.
Get your tickets down. 3, 2, 8, 5, 3, 9.
And remind me, Eric, when I forget to turn the coach's tape on. I may, you never know.
5, 9, 3. 593.
And congratulations, by the way, to the Lady Sentinels JV and varsity teams. I think the Waterfly team doing really well, too. The JV and varsity teams are off to a perfect start for the 2002-2003 basketball season. At this point in time, here on January the 7th, 2003, a Tuesday evening here at Ti High. And Mr. Diedrich coming across here. That's good. Just keep it right on the scoreboard. That's fine, Eric. Let's just quickly go over the points, and we'll take a timeout here for a few minutes. First, the scoring as we have it for the Bobcats. Sean Burke, always an outstanding, steady game for Burke. Very good at the free throw line. He has a total of 9 points. 3 of those points from the free throw line, and the other 4. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. 5 of his 9 points are from the free throw line. He may be perfect, too. Sean Burke with 4 points on 2 two-point field goals. 9 points total.
Mr. Bob Diedrich donating $25.
Justin Gardner, number 11, with 2 points. Corey Bilo, no points. Zach Welch, 2 points. Stephen Thomas, who's been sitting on the bench most of the game because he picked up 2 quick fouls in the first half. Thomas, when he was in, was very effective. He has 5 points on 1 3-point field goal and 1 2-point field goal. And Jeremy Scott, number 24, rounding out the scoring for the NAC Bobcats with a total of 4 points, 2 free throws, and 1 2-point field goal. Now let's take a look at the Sentinels. Alan Moore, number 3, with a point. Adam Porter, AP, with 11. He has 3 3-pointers and could have just as easily made a couple more. And he also has 2 free throws for a total of 11 points. Jared Johnson with a point. Alex Mahalik has played but not scored. Jamie Burris has played but he hasn't scored. Brian Defiant, great effort by Brian. He has a total of 5 points, 3 of those 5 on free throws. Jason Fish, some quality minutes for the Sentinels. Good to have his presence back, with the Sentinels after the 4-game suspension. It's good to have him back, and he has contributed in a very positive way to Ty. He has 2 points. Brendan Graney, I think one of the best he has played the entire season. And again, you can't always equate success by points, but Brendan has been doing it all. He has a total of 4 points on 2 two-point field goals. And finally, Andrew LaValle has played, has scored a point. And of course, he has kept things very interesting for the NAC Bobcats. And as Jim Decker said, you couldn't ask for a better game between these 2 clubs. They are evenly matched, well-disciplined clubs, and just hang on to your seats here for second half action. Expect just about anything, and I'm sure anything will come your way. And don't forget, these 2 clubs get right back together again in a few weeks' time up in Ellenburg, New York. And the Sentinels will be playing a lot of games in the month of January 2003 on the road. Sentinels battling for first place, CVAC Division II. They're in a hunt with Seton, of course, these NAC Bobcats, and the Moriah Vikings. They all have a shot at it, and should be quite interesting. And of course, I'll say Valley, Tupper Lake would like to act with spoilers. Lake Placid has not won a game yet, but you can't count them out as getting at least a couple of wins during the season. So that brings us to the end of halftime. We'll be ready for third quarter action in just a moment. Thank you. And I'm going to turn the coach's tape on. There we go. See how much time we've used. I can see it. No, I can see it, yeah. Let's see. Which is it? Yeah, we're all right. Okay. Again, I want to express my appreciation and thanks, if I don't do it again, to Sandy Hutchinson and Joan Belden on the statistics. They worked real well here with us tonight, and we were right up to date on the foul situation. Jim Decker also for coming up at halftime, making his comments. And he usually doesn't have a lot to say, but what he says is very, very relevant, very important. He's very knowledgeable. And also Eric Coran here on the Billy Cam. I didn't expect Eric to be here, but he was here for the second half of the JV game, and he stuck around here, hung around for this entire basketball game, at least to this point. And it's been an exciting game. It's been a real privilege and pleasure to bring this to you. And if you're not out here live, I'll tell you, if you didn't see this game live, you're missing half the excitement as far as I'm concerned. Sentinels, their next ball game will be at Beekmantown up in the Plattsburgh area. And so if you can make the trek up there, it'll be, I think the next game they have is Saturday. They got a little bit of a layoff. That would be, what, the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, I think, of January. Saturday, the 11th of January. Here we go. We're ready to bring you the call. 25-22, Sentinels on top. Again, the scoring by quarters. NAC 9, Ti 7 in the first. And in the second, Ti 18, NAC 13. NAC got the first 9 points of the game. And we've got some moisture, I think, or something on the court. I think that's what's going on. I'm not exactly sure what the holdup is, but in a game like this, hey, anything can happen.
It's all wet over there.
So they're going to get a mop or something out here. I'm not sure exactly still what the thing is, but... I guess they're having trouble finding whatever it is they're looking for. So Eric, I tell you what, we'll shut down and come back. Here, third quarter action underway. Sentinels by 3. Let's see what develops. Thomas, as I expected, back in the ball game. Watch this kid. Number 21. Sentinels moving from left to right or west to east. Beautiful play by LaValle to break that pass up. LaValle with a wrong arm. Great anticipation on the D by LaValle, number 25. Sentinels going from west to east. And of course, the Bobcats going the opposite way. Moore on the shot, no good, a little off balance. Moore trying to track it down. He can keep up with Thomas, too. Boy, doesn't he ever. And Thomas is out of control, hits the deck. And then Alan Moore, I believe, fouls him. I think. No foul, no foul. Moore punched it out of bounds, that's all. I thought there was a foul call there, but nothing. Thomas spinning, puts it up short. Rebound controlled by, well, last touch by Ticonderoga anyway. Nobody really controlled the rebound, but Ty punched it out of bounds. 34 on the shot clock, 7:20 game clock, third quarter action. Thomas harassed, double teamed. He probably will be triple teamed, about thrown away. Great D by the Sentinels. That caused that play. Thomas didn't know what to do with the ball. He was boxed in there by 3 Sentinels, and he threw it away, basically. Sentinels coming at you here. AP with the basketball, 26 on the shot clock. AP elevates, shot good. Porter! Nice pull-up jumper by Porter, 27-22. Sentinels on top by 5. 6:54 to play, third quarter. We'll go back over the foul situation here when we get a chance. Nice move there. Beautiful move by Burke. Little stop and go by Burke, and it's 27-24. You got to watch this kid. These Bobcats control so many weapons at you. They're a great free throw shooting team. They've certainly proved that in this game so far. I don't know what the statistics are, but they've done well at the free throw line. Alan Moore with it to AT. 17 on the shot clock. Mahalik rather puts it out, no good. Alan Moore got in there somehow with a rebound, and then I think there's a foul. Alan Moore. Moore on the foul. Yep, that's on Alan Moore. That's his third? His third. How many team fouls for the Sentinels this half? 2? 1. Okay, there's just 1 team foul. I thought there was another one, but that was the play I thought was a foul and wasn't. I tell you what, Thomas really draws the crowd, doesn't he? What moves this kid has, though. It's great to watch, even though he's for the other guy. And all of a sudden now, the Sentinel lead has been cut to 1. Their largest lead of the game, I think, was 8 at one point. But you know against this Bobcats, 8 is not enough. No way. Mahalik, and Mahalik. Sentinels, one of their strengths is the outside game. Nice pass. And, he missed the shot. A little bad angle, I think, there. That was a great pass, great setup. AP with the basketball, 5:26 to go. Coach Grady definitely with the jacket off now. 22 shot clock, 5:22 game clock. 27-26 tie with one, and the pass, travel on Adam Porter. Sentinel fans not too thrilled with that call, as to be expected. And AC with a chance to take the lead here. They've come all the way back from an 8-point deficit, nearly all the way back. LaValle on the foul. On the reach in, Andrew LaValle, I believe, with only his first, and the Sentinels' second team foul. I don't think the Bobcats have any team fouls at all so far in the second half. 5 minutes to go, 27-26, Sentinels hanging on to a 1-point lead. Burke with it. Gardner. And then the NAC Bobcats lose it. They've hurt themselves. The one area that they've had a problem with in this game has been turnovers. They built a 9-0 lead, and then they started turning the ball over, and Ticonderoga took advantage of that and scored 15 straight points. That's probably the highlights of the game for me, anyway. And Ty, since that point, has maintained the lead, but that lead is in jeopardy of evaporating. Sentinels with a 1-point lead. AP, nice move. And we got a foul on the Bobcats. Hold on. Foul is on number 15 for the Bobcats. That's Zach Welch's second, and only the team's first here of the second half. 4:30 left to play third quarter. Sentinels with a 1-point lead. AP elevation shot from the foul line, no good. Or from the top of the key if you prefer. 4:20 to go. Oh man, Thomas elevated. Look at that kid get up, but he didn't get it to go down. Moore lining it up, no good. Alan Moore gets his own rebound on the bounce and will reset the shot clock at 30. 4:02 on the game clock. We're halfway third quarter. Sentinels hanging on to a 1-point lead. Tension building here at Tie High. Long way to go in this one. LaValle gets it down low. Back to Moore. Moore, nice little head fake. Drives down the middle, puts it up. No good. Thomas, I think he can dunk it if he wants to. Certainly is capable. Look at Thomas go. He feeds it off on the wing. Here comes the 3 attempt. No good. John Rabideau up off the bench, but you might as well sit down on that one. Mahalik wide open, puts it in. Alex Mahalik, if he's wide open from that area, he's deadly. Probably out there a good 10 feet or something, I would say. Not sure. 29-26 seconds with a 3-point lead, 3:16 to go. Third quarter. Baseline, oh, they kick it back out. 19 on the shot clock, 3:10 game clock. Let's just watch with you, fans. Thomas, boy, trying to do it all by himself. Ball banged off the backboard and controlled finally by Mahalik. And here come the Sentinels. Here comes Amore with it. After Mahalik got it out of trouble. 24 on the shot clock. Plenty of time for the Sentinels. 2:47 game clock. Sentinels with a 3-point lead, third quarter. Mahalik gets it into Jared Johnson, number 10. Johnson trying to fight through. Basket is good and a foul. Foul is on number 15. That's Zach Welch. Basket is good by LaValle, number 25. What an outstanding individual effort that time by LaValle, keeping it alive and tapping it in. And as he was going up, Welch fouled him. Second team foul, I believe, on the Bobcats. 2 on the Sentinels. Let's take a look at the foul situation. This is unofficial. Corey Bilo, number 12, with 3. Andy Siskavich, number 23, with 3. Zach Welch, number 15, with 3. Steve Thomas, who sat out much of the first half with 2 fouls, back in the game. He has 2 fouls. Sean Burt, number 10, with 1 foul. For the Sentinels, the only Sentinel in real foul trouble is Alan Moore with 3. Mahalik, Johnson, Defiant, all with 2. And everybody else who has fouled, that would be Porter, Burris, Greeny, and LaValle with 1 foul each. Whoa! I don't don't think we caught that. I don't think the Billy could pick it up. That cheerleader went high in the air. That's a dangerous maneuver. 2:35 to go, third quarter, 31-26 the score. Ticonderoga in front by 5. You're watching, multi-dimensional, exciting, cliff-hanging basketball here. Varsity boys basketball, Sentinels and Bobcats, and these guys get together later in the season again, up in Ellenburg this time. The Valley trying to convert or complete the three-point play. We have Johnson out there, LaValle the shooter, Fish number 22, Mahalik number 13, and AP Adam Porter number 5. LaValle at the free throw line, shot is short. No fouls, guys. Bobcats with it. They are good perimeter passing club, just like the Sentinels are. There goes Thomas, and he's going to be deadly from there, and he is. Nice elevation. He can get way up there. Not much the Sentinels can do. AP driving down the middle. Oh, and it went off LaValle's hands. That was a good play on the wing. Unfortunately, couldn't complete the play as it went off LaValle's hands. Adam Porter, you better be ready for his passes because they're bullet-like. Basketball fairly good sizes. You can hardly see some of those passes. Sentinels with a good D. 17 on the shot clock. Sentinels need to be patient. Pass nearly thrown away. 12 on the shot clock. 10 on the shot clock. Shot from long range is good. Thomas feeling it, and the score is tied. That's a 3. And I'll tell you, the Bobcats are certainly glad he's back. And they lose it out of bounds. Johnson loses it. Critical time here for the Sentinels. Sentinels at one time led in this game by 8. At one time, the NAC Bobcats led by 9. Thomas gets fouled in the three-point area, I think. I think he was out there in three-point land. We'll see. That's a 3-shot foul. Foul was on Johnson. That's his third, team's third. So Johnson and Moore now with 3 fouls each for the Sentinels. Bilo, Siskavich, and Welch with 3 apiece for the Bobcats. Thomas makes the first one. 2 team fouls in the Bobcats, 3 on the Sentinels. Certainly a lot less fouls here in the second half than in the first half. But that, of course, can change. Second of 3. Thomas spins it out. Bobcats led 9-0. Then the Sentinels answered with 15 of their own. And this is the first time the Bobcats have had the lead in quite some time in this game. And one of the factors for that comeback, number 21, you're watching him right at the free throw line. Steve Thomas, number 21 shot is no good. And a good rebound there by Burke. Thomas, you don't want to let him get open. Here he goes, and here goes Thomas. 34-31. The Bobcats are a different team with him in the game. Timeout, Ticonderoga. And a good timeout call by Coach Graney as the Sentinels need to get back on track here. Steve Thomas leading the way for the Bobcats, and the Bobcats have a 3-point lead. 34-31 with 1:04 to play in quarter number 3. Sentinel cheerleaders entertaining. To play in the third quarter, and thanks to the outstanding efforts of number 21 Steve Thomas, the NAC Bobcats have forged a 3-point lead. They trailed at the end of the first half by a score of 25-22. Sentinels have scored 6 so far in the quarter. Bobcats have doubled that at 12. 1 minute exactly, third quarter. Big possession here for Ti. They trail by only 3, but a big possession nonetheless for the Ti guys. And we got a foul. That's one way to get the job done. 1-1-3. Foul is on Justin Gardner. That's only his first and only the team's third foul. That's the Bobcats we're talking about. 52 seconds remaining. That's a non-shooting foul. Both teams with 3. Well below the penalty situation. Mahalik bounces it to Fish. Fisher from the foul. Yeah. That is a big 2 for the Tie guys. They needed that lift all right. 34-33. Nice smooth shot by number 22, Jason Fish. Good to have Fisher back with us. 27 on the shot. 32 game. Oh, Thomas trying to do it all. Basket is good to foul on Greeny. I think the foul is on number 23. Greeny the foul. That's his second. And Ticonderoga's 4th team foul. NAC with 3. Bobcats and Sentinels hooking up in a dandy. Did not get the three-point play. However, the three-point lead maintained by the Bobcats. AP all the way down, and boy, he called for the offensive foul. Offensive foul on Adam Porter. That's his second. And with 19 seconds exactly left, Adam Porter taking a seat. Not very happy with the call. I couldn't really see. The ref's very close to it. 14 seconds. Bobcats can play for the last shot. Bobcats bench up. And they're counting it down. Thomas slips, loses it. Burke lining it up and fires. Oh. Did he get it? No, he did not get it. It was short. Pretty looking air ball, but it was an air ball. And we come to the end of 3 quarters here. A very eventful second quarter to be sure, or third quarter rather, second half. And the Sentinels trailing by 3. This is Tie Varsity Boys basketball here at Channel 17 Ti-TV. What a game, as was expected. 36-33, tied by 3. Trailing by 3 rather. I'd like to have them by 3. That would be nice. We'll be right back. Scoring by quarters, NAC outscoring Tie in the first, 9-7. Tie coming back with their best quarter probably of the game so far. I'd have to say they outscored NAC 18-13. NAC, though, returning the favor on Tie, outscoring them 14-8 in quarter number 3. Your score here at the end of 3 quarters of play, 36-33. Favor of NAC. Huge battle shaping up here. Possible first place. Bragging rights at stake here. Seton losing their first game. They're at 6-1 Tie, I believe, at 5-1. This is unofficial. And the NAC Bobcats right there at 4-1. So here we go. 8 more minutes at least of basketball as we start the 4th quarter. Brian Defiant in the game now for the Sentinels. Fish, Mahalik, Brady, and LaValle. Adam Porter getting a little rest on the bench. Fish. Brian Defiant powers it down and scores. Big play by Brian Defiant. I almost said AP. He's Adam Porter-like in his actions. Sentinels trail by 1. Just started 4th quarter. Thomas. And he throws it away. Sometimes Thomas can get a little bit too cute out there. Trying to do it too much all by himself. That's one of his weaknesses, I think. 25 on the shot clock, 7:16 on the game clock. 20 on the shot clock. Fisher spinning, puts it up. Fisher! Jason Fish! And the lead is 1 for the Tie guys. Fish and Defiant coming through for the Sentinels here to open up the 4th quarter. 6:59 to play. Tie leading by 1. Foul. LaValle. Foul is on Andrew LaValle. That's his second. Sentinels 6-team foul. And the Bobcats with only 3. So the next foul for the Sentinels, Bobcats go to the free throw line. Sentinels have got to be careful. Yep, there goes the bonus sign up. Oh, pretty play. Nice baseline drive and using the basket to shield him. He makes the 2 back in front with the Bobcats by 1. The bring you up to the end of the foul situation when we get a chance. That's all important. Fisher gets almost tied up. Fisher, and he gets fouled. No, jump ball situation, not fouled. Let's hold on here. Wait a minute. And possession arrow this time belongs to the Bobcats. That could come into play later on when needing a possession late in the game. So it's a good idea to have the arrow going your way. This time it went the Bobcats' way. Bobcats with a big possession. Here goes Thomas. Thomas, nice pass. Pretty pass by Thomas. Basket's good to foul. Pretty pass by Steve Thomas, number 21. Jason Fish on the foul. That's only his first, but the 7th team foul now for the Sentinels. And you don't want to give these Bobcats a chance at the free throw line. They have been very good so far in this game. I don't have any official statistics on it. Shot is good. And the three-point play, Justin Gardner. Off a great pass by Steve Thomas. 41-37 timeout tie. 6:15 to go. In the fourth, Tie trailing by 4. This is Tie Varsity Boys basketball here on Channel 17 Ti-TV. Crucial stage in this game for the Sentinels. And we'll keep it right here, I guess. Let's take a look at the foul situation. For the Sentinels, we have Alan Moore and Jared Johnson with 3. Everybody else has at least 2 or 1 for the Sentinels, so we won't go through those. But the important people to watch, Alan Moore with 3, Jared Johnson with 3. For the Bobcats, we have Corey Bilo, Andy Siskavich, and Zach Welch with 3 each. Everybody else with 2, and a good move by the Bobcats coaching staff, certainly, to get Stephen Thomas out of the game in the first half. He picked up 2 quick fouls, and he's well rested, and he's really picking it up. He's been the leader for the Bobcats in the second half. If he's not scoring points, he's certainly dishing off, and you know, he draws Sentinels to him, and that's going to leave some people open for the Bobcats. 6:15 to go here in the fourth, 41-37. And the Sentinel Zoo and the faithful over there on the other side of Tie High Gym trying to get the crowd into it a little bit more. The Valley coming in. And here we go. Corey Bilo, a little bit too close on the defense, so they're going to back him away. And LaValle trying to get it in. Gets it into Fish, a little high, but Fish corrals it. 27 shot clock, 6:11 game clock. Sentinels down by 4. They can't afford to get down too much more here. Fisher, no basket before the shot, but a foul on the Bobcats. Who's the foul on? Don't have any idea. Might have been on 11, but I don't know. If he's out there. Maybe he's not even out there. I don't know who the foul is on. It might have been on Gardner. I'm going to guess to give it to Gardner, but I'm... Huh? Yeah. 14th, 11th, 1-1. I think it was, but I don't know. AP with a shot. Oh! And a push-off on Grady, I think, on the foul, on the rebound attempt. Push-off on Brendan Graney. That's his 3rd, and the team's 8th, and they'll walk it down to the other end. Remember, from now on, the Bobcats are going to get at least a 1-and-1 on every Sentinel foul. 41-37. This is a crucial stage. Still plenty of time in this game, but the Sentinels cannot afford to play, just match basket for basket or play catch-up here. They can't get down by too much. Shot is no good. 2 more fouls for the Sentinels, and the Bobcats will be in the double bonus, which means they get 2 free throws. Oh, AP has it slapped out of bounds. 26 on the shot clock, 5:40 on the game clock. Sentinels trailing. No, he lost it out of bounds. I wasn't sure what the call was there for a moment, but AP gave it up. Again, a big defensive stop opportunity for Ty. And I think we have a traveling call. 5:29. Sentinels largest lead 8, largest lead for the Bobcats 9, and timeout. I believe the Bobcats called that. 5:29 remaining here. Fourth quarter. Sentinels trailing by 4. And if you look back on this game, it's one of the factors is the re-emergence, the re-entrance of Steve Thomas coming into this lineup. If the Bobcats win, Seminole faithful up on the other side. With the Sentinels, it's hard to tell. You've got a lot of different people in the Sentinel club that can contribute to the quality team that they are. It could be any one of a number of folks out there. The guys on the court as well as those on the bench. And to try to single out one player with the Sentinels, you can't do it. I mean, there are times when people like Adam Porter and Jared Johnson really rise to the occasion, but there's all those other Sentinels that do so much for the team. 5:24 left. Sentinels trailing by 4. Here we go. We'll keep an eye on the game clock and especially the shot clock all off Brian DeFlat's foot. And the layup, that caught the Sentinels right there. And very alertly, Zach Wells puts it in. 43-37. Sentinels trailing by 6. AP elevates. Puts it up no good. Graney, he did so well in the first half, lifting the Sentinels, getting them back in the game and forging that lead that they had. Graney gets a foul. Ball on the Bobcats. Ball on the Bobcats. That's on number 12, I think. And that is Corey Beidle. That's his 4th. And the team's 5th. Bobcats still would need to foul twice more before the Sentinels can go to the free throw line to get a 1-1. 4:53. Sentinels trailing by 6. Certainly a look of concern on many of the Sentinels' faces. Sentinel rooters. Kick. That's a fresh 35. The kick is good. Field goal. The field goal that never was for the Giants in that game against San Francisco. 4:49 left. Fourth quarter. 6-point Bobcat lead. Into Fisher. Get the team lighted up. Pretty play from Fish to Johnson. 43-39. Sentinels trailing by 4. Now the Sentinels have got to really dig down deep on defense here. Oh, slipped away by Thomas. Ahead of the pack. AP gets fouled. He got stripped. But also fouled. AP spinning and spinning. Oh, Burke. That's Sean Burke's 2nd. And the Bobcats 16 fouls. So next foul for the Bobcats, they should be in. The Sentinels rather should be in the 1-1. Brian Defiant, great effort. Number 21. I haven't seen the scoreboard change, maybe not. According to my figures, the next foul for the Bobcats will put the Sentinels in the bonus. Oh, nearly a foul there. Yep. To go halfway through. The Sentinel crowd following defense. Way overshot. Rainey looking ahead. And an air ball. Rainey causing a little mayhem. That'll be the 17th foul. Foul at number 11, I think, for the Bobcats. That's Justin Gardner's 3rd. In the foul situation for the Bobcats, Bilo with 4, Gardner with 3, Siskavich with 3, Welch with 3, everybody else with 2 or less, or none at all. And Graney going to the free throw line. Sentinels trailing by 4, 3:44 left in the 4th. Shot is no good. Rebound batted back for Graney. Graney lines it up and fires short. Air ball. Johnson trying for the steal. Can't do it. Can't get it. 3:34 left to play. Sentinels had their chances. And again, Sentinels are going to reach down and dig down deep here on defense. Here's Thomas. Way overshot everything. Oh, it goes Alan Moore into the field. Yeah. That's going to be a flagrant foul, I think. But let's hold on. a flagrant, I think. Slapping the backboard, I believe. That happened last year in Seton, if your fans remember. Yep, that's going to be 2 shots plus the ball. So if there's any time in this game the Sentinels can get a lift, this is the time. That's a technical foul or flagrant foul. And they call it flagrant because you can't do that in this game. You cannot do that. Adam Porter at the free throw line. Sentinels with 3:17 remaining. Here comes number 2. Sentinels to get the ball. No matter what happens here. Shot is no good. Sentinels get the basketball. On the flagrant foul, which I believe was slapping the backboard. You cannot do that. Okay, here we go. We've had a lot of that lately. It seems to me that there's been a lot of that going on, but anyway, 43-40, and now we've got some contact here. I think the call is on the Bobcats by the indication for the Sentinel crowd. That's on Saskavich, 23. I don't know. I think the foul is on Saskavich, but I'm not sure. But if so, that's 4 on him. That's unofficial. Fisher at the free throw line puts it up and oh my God! How in the world did that go down? But the thing is, it did go down. 43-41, 3:07 left. Oh, it's on Jeremy Scott, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, the Sentinels painstakingly, agonizingly have cut the lead down to 2. I don't know who the foul was on. I missed that completely. Jared Johnson, the foul, while we were doing something else here. And that's 4 on Jared, I think. And the 19th foul on the Sentinels. The Bobcats getting right back into the foul mayhem. They've got 18 fouls, I believe. It's still a 1-and-1 though for the Bobcats. The next team foul for the Sentinels zone. It'll be double bonus all the way. Shot for the Bobcats. Right now they're going to win. That is good. 44-41. Let me just peek in here just a second. Oops, sorry. Can't tell. Okay, we're all right. Keeping an eye on the tape situation here. A game like this has an overtime feel, but we have a long way to go before overtime. Fisher high up to get the rebound. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Sentinel still trailing. Trail by 3. Fortunately did not lose it. It was last touch by Steve Thomas. Will keep the basketball. 2:53 to go. Brand new shot clock to work with. Sentinels trailing by 3. If you just joined us, I hope you'll catch this game again on Sentinel Rewind no matter what happens. This has been a quality effort by 2 great teams. And the thing is, they're going to get together again later in the season. Fisher dishes off to Johnson. Johnson, no. Elmore very wisely not trying to foul there. This is a big possession here for the Bobcats. If they get a 3 here, the Sentinels will be down by 6. Right now the Sentinels down by 3. I'm sure the Bobcats will be extremely patient. 17 on the shot. Thomas with it, 12 on the shot. He can kill you. 8 on the shot. 2:10 on the game clock, and the ball thrown away. And with 2:09 to play here in the fourth quarter, what a break for the Sentinels. Let's see if they can capitalize. Good pressure D by the Sentinels. They had to come up big on the defense. They did. Now let's see what the offense can do. Timeout Sentinels. We'll reset everything for you. 2:02 to play. Fourth quarter, Sentinels trailing by 3, 44-41. This is Ti Varsity Boys basketball here on Channel 17 Ti-TV. And Eric Ferrand on the Billy Cam, we thank him again as he's panning over, looking at the zoo, whatever you want to call them. Sentinel cheerleaders down to our left. And this gym is pretty well packed out. Good attendance here for a cold winter's night. And what a finer way to spend a cold winter's evening than North Country basketball at its finest. CVAC Division II team hooking up here in a dandy. Big battle here for, well, at least to get close to first place, if not first place. 2:02 to play, 44-41, here we go. Well, I'm going to take a little breather here, fans. I hope you don't mind. Ball situation again. Bilo with 4. He's the worst foul offender, I guess you could say. And Jared Johnson with 4 for the Sentinels. Everybody else with 3 or less for both teams. That's the way we'll leave it. Big possession here for Ti. 1:55 in the game. 19 on the shot. Fish penetrates. Decides not to shoot. Rainey lines it up and fires. No good. 1:40 left to play here in the fourth quarter. And again, the Sentinels need to reach down on defense. Sentinels trailing by 3. They've been playing catch-up here most of the fourth quarter. In fact, I think actually parts of the third quarter and into the fourth, they've been behind the entire fourth quarter. I think they had a 1-point lead, a 1-point shot is good. And it's a 5-point lead. Things not looking so good for Ti right now. They trail by 5 with 1:12 to play. Jared Johnson trying to get some movement, does so. Porter going to go to work. No good. Fisher over the back foul. Jason Fish with his second. And that's the 10th team foul by my calculations here, which means double bonus time. That means 2 free throws for the Bobcats. Things not looking good for Ti with 1:08 to play in the fourth quarter in regulation. Sentinel faithful trying to do their part. Shot is no good. That gives the Sentinels a little life. What it does here, if I can use a football term, even if the Bobcats make this, it'll be a 2-possession at least for the Sentinels. They have to make 2 threes to do it. Oh, lucky there for the Sentinels as we come up on 1 minute. 1:04, 1:03, 1:02 as we're counting it down. Sentinels with plenty of three-point weapons up there. 23 in the shot clock, 22 AB penetrates the Sentinels, but gets fouled. That'll stop the clock. And the foul is on Bilo, and I think he's done. He's done. 5 fouls, I think, on Bilo. I believe so. What an outstanding game this young man has played, Corey Bilo. 53 seconds, actually 53.1 if you really want to get technical, and some huge free throws coming up for the Sentinels. Sentinel cheerleaders entertained just below us. Sentinels next game, if I dare mention, it will be on Saturday, January 11th at Beekmantown. Beekmantown, a Division I school. Sentinels, of course, in CVAC Division II. I can remember, though, a couple of years ago, the Sentinels played the Bobcats twice in regulation, lost both times, and then came in and won the Class C championship. So you never know with these clubs. You just never know. Both teams in the penalty and bonus. Huge, huge opportunities here for AP. Go get him, AP. Shot is good. Sentinels now trail by 4. Sentinels still time in this game. That is good. Under pressure, Adam Porter takes a couple, makes it a 3-point game now with the Sentinels trailing. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Bobcats not in any particular rush. They're going to set up for a good play. Sentinels will get the ball back. I would believe that would be guaranteed, although in this game, nothing is a guarantee. Oh, a scrum. Let's see what the possession arrow is this time. Tickle gets the possession arrow. That's a big one. They needed it this time, and they got it. With a trifecta, they can tie. Shot clock and game clock just 1 second apart. So really the shot clock no factor here at all. Oh, threw it away. And then we get a foul. Johnson, I think. Let's see who the call is on. I'm not sure. Not sure who the call is on. Yeah, it is on Johnson. What I feared, and that's 5 on him, I think. Is that 5? I think Jared is fouled out. Yep. Johnson with a great game. But he has fouled out of this basketball game. And now we have one Sentinel and one Bobcat who have fouled out. Bilo, number 12 for the Bobcats, yeah. And Johnson, number 10 for the Sentinels. Timeout. 26.3 left. It all rests really on the foul shooters. Whoever's going to shoot the foul for the Bobcats. A lot of scenarios here, but the main thing is the Bobcats have got to miss both free throws for the Sentinels to have a chance to at least tie this game. If not, the pressure is really on Ti. Sentinels with a tough loss here to Seton just before the Christmas break. And they're facing a similar situation here against the Bobcats. And guess who's at the free throw line? Number 21. 2 shots, or at least it should be. Sentinels in the double penalty. Here comes the first one. Good. And that's going to make it awfully tough for Ti. Now it's a 2-possession game for Ti. They've got to get at least, well, let's just hold the phone here. There's no point in speculating. That doesn't do you any good. Shot is not there. Rebound controlled by Fisher. Sentinels have got to get it up. They've got to get at least a 2 this trip. They've got to move it. Time to play it. Gets it in. Greeny. Greeny, no. And that just about kills Ti right there, I think, with 9.1. And the Sentinels, it really looks like it's all over, although you never know. Stranger things have happened. Well, no matter what happens, we've enjoyed bringing you this quality basketball game. And don't forget, Sentinels will face Seton later in the season, and we'll have it for you, hopefully, on Ti-TV. What's going to be tough for the Sentinels, though, they've got to go up to Seton and face them. They've now got to go to NAC and face them. And if they lose this game, of course, this can help the Sentinels because it could really bring them together as a team. These Sentinels are deep, and timeout. Coach John Rabideau asking for and getting the timeout. 9.1 seconds remaining in regulation. And there's your score. I don't have to say anything more. We're just going to step out a minute. And we'll be back here for the conclusion of this, hopefully not the conclusion of the game, but at least the conclusion of the fourth quarter. Sentinels still have an opportunity here. But it doesn't look good for the Ti guys right now. We will say, because we're just about out of voice here, this has been a presentation of Ti-TV Channel 17 Sports. Will Hutchinson for Joan Belden, Sandy Hutchinson. Jim Berge, who has consented so far during the season to come up here and give us his halftime views. We appreciate it so much. And Eric Ferrand on the Billy cam. And of course the Billy. Well, Billy, no picture, no sound, no nothing. And certainly no game on TV. Here we go. Things not looking good for Ticonderoga. Ticonderoga's next game at Beekmantown. There are no undefeated teams left in CVAC. That's how balanced this league is. That is good. 48-43 Sentinels. They got to hurry. 8 seconds. Porter fires. That's not going to do it. A little short. And the Sentinels looks like they're going to lose this game. Sentinels will go down to 4-2. Or 5-2 rather, and the Bobcats will be at 5-1. 1.4 seconds. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you just joined this game, we hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the Sentinels, in a tough, hard-fought contest, will go down to defeat here in this basketball game. But don't forget, the Sentinels will go to NAC later in the season. On these Bobcats again, the shot is good. 5-6-point lead now for the Bobcats. Thanks for watching, everybody. And Eric, we're going to wrap things up here very quickly. It's been a long day. And that's going to do it. Final score, 49-43 in favor of the NAC Bobcats. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night from Ti-High Gymnasium.